Hello and welcome again to another episode of Modular with Martin. I am going to demonstrate the VCO module that I built, which is over here. It is based on the CEM3340, which people know is from other very famous synthesizers. I suspect that the chip used here is actually the AS3340, which is a cheaper clone. But let me first let you know how it sounds, at least the bass sound. So the top one is the Sawtooth output, which you should be able to hear immediately. That's the Sawtooth, and this one controls the pitch. The pitch can also be controlled through the CV inputs, which is over here. The CV input is linked to the yellow, which is the yellow knob. That's the way I remember these things. And I need to hook up this cable for it. Oh, this hooks up. Okay, so. And you can then, of course, tune it down. So that is the tuning. It has two other waveforms. One of them is the pulse width, the square wave basically. It is a little bit louder because of the way it is handled on the chip. You can set the pulse width modulation. And you should be able to control the pulse width modulation using a CV input as well. And again, that's purple because the pulse width is purple. So now it is hooked up to the øchd, and it will just change over time. You can still change it this way, which may be good because it's 0 to 5 volts and the øchd outputs -5 to 5 volts, so it's a little bit weird. You can also attenuate the incoming signal from the øchd this way, so you can actually reduce it too. So it only changes a little bit, and of course it works with the 1 volt per octave as well. The third oscillator is the triangle, which is the softest one. Not sure if you can even hear it at the moment. I mean, it's a very nice sound, but the way it does it, it is only 1/3 of the volume of the other ones. And I haven't added any op-amps to make the sound the same level as the other ones. So now we have explained this side. Here on the left are two other inputs. One of them is the PWM input, where you can take another oscillator, for example the paradox, and feed it in, and then you get FM synthesis. which is nice, but I am myself am not experienced enough to know how to handle the pulse width modulation. Finally, there is the sync input, which is the last one over here. For that, I should probably move the CV to 2 different oscillators, so we can have 2 of them. And hook up the output of both of them. As you can hear, they are now almost in sync. There's a little bit of a wobble. So to get rid of the wobble, we take the same output and hook it up to the sync. And now there's no wobble anymore because the oscillators are basically in sync with each other. I am not sure why that isn't working. Is it the wrong one? Oh, it's the wrong one. So that is the sync, where the 2 oscillators are completely in sync, or as you can hear now there's a wobble because they're not, and now they're in sync across all 1 volt per octaves, which is nice. Basically, this is the VCO that I built, and I'm quite happy with it because it does exactly what I want. Thank you.